going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Or welcome if it's your first time here. If you like videos about prepping, survival, self-reliance, and other related topics, then be sure to subscribe, turn notifications on, be notified each time that I upload a new video. I've been here on YouTube for about 5 years now, and I have learned a lot about human behavior during that time, I think. Mainly through reading the comments and the way people act in the comments. And I've noticed that when you're on YouTube, that there's a certain percentage of people out there in the viewing audience who will look at everything you do with a magnifying glass. They will look in the background trying to find something, anything to complain about, or anything to leave a comment about to try to make themselves look like they are smarter, more intelligent, more knowledgeable, or more able than the creator is. And it's not just me, it's other creators too, because I'm in contact with a few other creators and they tell me the same thing that I get here. People like to complain, and they will complain about the smallest, most minute thing they can find to complain about. I've had people complain about me, about the way that I breathe. Really. About the way that I breathe. I mean, it is crazy. But you have to have, a thick skin and not really worry about it, which I don't anymore. When I first started out doing YouTube, it kind of bothered me, the way people acted, some of the things they would say, because I was like, what is wrong with these people? I'm putting myself out here, trying to make these videos, trying to help someone, and here people are complaining and insulting. And I just didn't understand it. But now, when I've been here doing this for a while, now it doesn't bother me. I will take, and if I see, a comment I don't like, I'll just delete and ban, delete and ban, delete and ban. And I actually delete and ban several each day. And actually this video right now I'm doing is kind of to bait some of these trolls in. That way I can see who's the trolls and who aren't. And when they start trolling, all they get is banned. I have several moderators that watch the comments very, very closely. And if you get out of line, if you say anything that is insulting and stuff like that, you get deleted and you get banned. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere else. You won't be able to comment no way because you'll be banned if you do it here. I'm not putting up with, a bunch of crap like that. I don't have time for it. I don't have the patience for it. I'm here to try to help people, and that's another thing. If you do, a video or a product review, I always those people, oh, you're a shill, you're a shill. No, I'm trying to help people to tell them what is good and what isn't. Because I have a lot of gear that I've went through in my lifetime, and I don't do many product reviews. But every time I do a product review, I get, you're a shill. If I do one of an e-bike, if I do one of a portable power station, I'm a shill, I'm a sellout. If you put an Amazon link in, you're a sellout. I mean, people just look with the magnifying glass, like I said. And getting to the main reason I made this video is some of the comments I got to my last video, where at the start of the video, the introduction was of me shooting, a Glock Model 19. And lots and lots of armchair commandos, lots and lots of firearms experts came in and started leaving comments, trying to act like that I was just so pathetic. I was such a loser. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. And I wasn't moving fast enough, or stop trying to show your skills because you don't have any, and things like that. And the video that I made, they were bitching about mainly because of the way I was moving in the video. And I wasn't showing how to move in a gunfight. In the video where I was shooting, I went back and forth, and I went forward and back and side to side, shooting at the same time. I was practicing shooting and moving at the same time. And there was one comment that someone left, and I deleted and banned, but they was getting real shitty about it, acting like I wasn't moving fast enough. I wasn't trying to move fast enough. If you watch the competition shooters, they will run wide open, stop and shoot, run to the next station, stop and shoot. I wasn't doing that. I was practicing actually shooting as I was actually moving. As I was moving backwards, I was shooting. As I was moving side to side, I was shooting at the same time that I was actually moving. I wasn't going from open to cover. I wasn't doing that. I was simply practicing actually shooting and moving at the same time. And you can't run at a full run shooting at the same time and actually hit anything. You have to be deliberate in that. And if you notice, my first shots, or all the shots actually, were on the target. That box was about 1.5 feet tall by about 1 foot wide. Every shot in the target with me actually moving back, forward, side to side. And that's what I was doing. But so many commandos took me to task about that. Oh, it was just crazy. And they didn't know what I was doing. They didn't understand what I was doing. And actually, if they knew what they were talking about, they should have known what I was doing. I was actually just simply practicing moving and shooting at the same time. Not running at full force trying to get behind cover. I was simply trying to get moving and shooting at the same time. Simple. But people who don't know what they're talking about will come on and complain and bitch and moan and try to act like they know more than what you do because they want to pretend that they're some big commando or something, and they haven't done anything besides play a video game more than likely. If they had, they would knew what I was trying to do. It's like the magazine change. Oh, that magazine change was so slow. If you go back and watch that video, it was actually pretty fast. It was about maybe maybe 1 second, 1.5 seconds for a magazine change. I mean, really? Too slow? How fast are you supposed to be? I wasn't shooting competition. I don't shoot competition. I'm about self-defense. And if you watch the video, when I drew and went on target, my first shot was quick and it was on target. Every shot was on target, even when I was moving and changing positions, changing directions. People like to bitch. Another thing in that video people wanted to bitch about was when I said that jiu-jitsu wasn't the best martial art for self-defense. In the context of the video that I was making at the time, which I was talking about illegal aliens, I was talking about the attack on the New York City police officers, I was talking about the fact that and I said in the video that these people attack in gangs. And if you start grappling, start doing single leg takedowns and double leg takedowns and trying to get choke holds and neck cranks and arm bars and ankle locks, when you're fighting a crowd of people, they will stomp your brains in. That's why I was talking about common sense. But some of the jiu-jitsu guys argued that was the best self-defense system ever invented for street fighting. It might be. If you're fighting one person, it works pretty good actually. But if you're fighting a gang of 6 or 7, you want to strike hard, strike fast, and get out, like I said in the video. You don't want to be grappling and wrestling. But more than likely, these are guys full of testosterone in their 20s who's taking some jiu-jitsu lessons and think they are a badass. But at my age, at 51 years old, I can fight. I do pretty good for my age, I think, still yet. I'm still pretty agile. However, I'm not going to try to fight with 8 or 10 people at the same time unless I have to. And I definitely want to be grappling on the ground with these people because as you're grappling with this one, trying to get him in an arm bar or a chokehold or a neck crank or ankle lock, his friends are going to stomp your brains out into the pavement. You're going to be dead. That's the way it works. This is street fighting. People use clubs, they use knives, they use shanks, they use guns. This isn't a jiu-jitsu match. But still get people bitch about that. And I tried to explain that in the video. And I'm sure that some other people who watched that didn't understand what I was talking about maybe, or think that what I was saying was inaccurate when it really wasn't. You don't want to be on the ground grappling with anyone at all for that matter, but especially when there's a group of people trying to attack you. You want to, if the only thing you have is your hands, you want to strike and you want to get away as quick as possible. You don't want to be grappling, you don't want to be doing jiu-jitsu. But people don't listen. You try to make these videos to help people and they don't want to listen. They want to bitch and complain and moan. It's pathetic, is what it is. And now, most people that watch these videos aren't like that. There's always that few, and they want to hide behind, fake photographs, fake names, because they want to be able to troll, because he wanted to get a rise. And usually I don't even comment back anymore. Usually I just ban and delete. But I want to make this video, not that I really care, because like I said, I just ban and delete anyway, so it won't make any difference. But I wanted to explain what I was doing with the shooting, with the training drill I was doing, and what I was talking about with the self-defense, because maybe some people didn't understand it. Maybe I wasn't clear enough. It's another thing I've noticed when you're doing YouTube videos, that you have to explain every single detail. If you don't, someone will come in and find something to complain about still yet. Like, you know, if I make a video and I say something bad about Joe Biden, and I get those comments, you're a Trumper, you're a Trumper. And if you've watched these videos any I have made over the last few years here, you know it's not the fact. I don't like any of them. I don't trust any of the politicians. Republicans, Democrats, or any of those politicians I don't trust at all. But people want to come on and run their mouth and leave comments, and they won't just say you're a Trumper. They'll have a whole big paragraph of bullshit done through there they're talking about, trying to insult and things. And it's all, well, it's bullshit, because if you watch the videos I made beforehand, you'd know what you were talking about. But instead, people come on and post comments like that. They'll listen to 4 or 5 sentences, they'll read a title, and they'll post comments like that, make themselves look stupid. Because if you watched the videos before, or watched all the way through the video, you'd know what I said wasn't what you thought that I said and was commenting on. But people just like to bitch, complain, and moan here on YouTube. So, you know, if you're planning on starting your own YouTube channel, just know that, you're going to get a lot of negative feedback, no matter what you do. No matter how hard you try to help people, how good information, you're going to get negative feedback, trolls. So have that in mind, and don't be afraid to delete these people, to ban these people. And I'm going to get on this video here. What about my free speech? Nope. If you come on here and start insulting and things like that, you get banned. Simple as that. And I don't care what you think. I'm not going to put up with it. I'm not going to have my comment section filled with crap. I'm not going to have trolls attacking me personally. Trolls. I've had trolls try to attack my mom in some of these comments. Gone. I don't allow crap like that. If you try to attack other people that watch my videos, my actual subscribers, you're going to be gone. That's just the way that it works. If you don't like it, tough. Anyway, if you liked the video and you're still here, then give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. In the Creekmore, I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully.